Good morning, students. Today again we'll discuss chapter 6 from your literature book. Title of the chapter is This is Geordie's Phone. Today we'll discuss its second part. Children, in the first part, we read Geordie got permission from his parents to go in the forest and to bring the phone at home. Come to the second part now. Geordie gave himself over to thoughts of the phone. They passed the abandoned clearing. Abandoned here means deserted. Clearing means open space. He said, cut to the north. Millville. Millville is the person with whom he was going to find the phone. It was up here that Pa got bitten by the snake and killed the doe, and I saw the phone. Suddenly, Geordie was unwilling. Unwilling means reluctant. Geordie was unwilling to have Millville with him. If the phone was dead or could not be found, he could not have his disappointment seen. Disappointment means frustration. And if the phone was there, the meeting would be so lovely and so secret that he could not endure to share it. Endure means tolerate. Students, here we read once in the forest, Geordie wanted Millville to go back. He wanted to be alone with the phone. Why? There are two reasons. First is it was possible that Geordie might not get the phone, for the phone might have died or be not found. And in that case, he would not like Millville to see his disappointment. And the second reason is if he met the phone, the meeting would be so lovely and secret, he would not like to share it with anyone else. He wanted to enjoy that feeling alone. He said, it's not far now. But the scrub means shrubs, is very thick. For a horse, I can make it on foot. Here he is Geordie and he is talking to Millville. But I'm afraid to leave you, boy. Suppose you got lost or bitten by the snake too. Here I is Millville. I'll take care. It might take a long time to find the phone. If he has wandered, leave me off right here. All right, but you take it easy now. You know north here and east, there and there. That tall pine makes a bearing. Makes a bearing meaning is given over here. So long. Here so long means goodbye. So long, Millville. I'm obliged. Here, Geordie asked Millville to go. He said that the scrub was too thick for the horse to get to pass through it. Millville was afraid to leave Geordie alone because he was a small boy. He said Geordie could be lost in the forest or bitten by the snake too. Geordie, however, said Millville did not have to worry. He would take care of himself. So Millville went back. He waited for the sound of the hooves. Hooves means feet of an animal. Sound of the hooves to end. Then cut to the right. Then the scrub was still. Still means कोई movement नहीं हो रही थी, without any movement. Only his own crackling of twigs sounded across the silence. Twigs means small branches of the tree. Crackling here means breaking. He wondered for an instant if he had mistaken his direction. Instant means for a moment. Then Jody waited for a moment so that he could hear the sound of the feet of an animal. Which animal? The fawn. But there was complete silence, and he could hear breaking of small branches of tree with his own feet. Come to this para. Then a buzzard rose in front of him and flapped into the air. Flapped means flattered the wings. अपने विंग्स को फैलाकर ऊपर उठ जाना. बजर मीनिंग इज गिवन ओवर हियर. लार्ज बर्ड होता है वल्चर, लाइक जो मीट और फ्लैश वगैरह खाते हैं ऑफ डेड एनिमल्स. ही केम इन टू द क्लियरिंग अंडर द ओक्स. ओक्स मीन्स ओक ट्री. Bazar sat in a circle around the carcass of the doe. Carcass here means dead body. They turned their heads on their long scrawny necks. Scrawny means thin. And hissed at him. He threw his bow at them and they flew into an adjacent tree. Adjacent means nearby. The sand showed large cat prints, but the big cats killed fresh and they had left the door to the carrion birds. Carrion here means जो डेड एंड फ्लैश को खाते हैं, मतलब सड़ा गला मांस खाने के लिए जो एनिमल्स बर्ड्स होते हैं जो. Here when Jody came into the clearing under the oak, he found the dead body of the large doe that was surrounded by these large birds. Then Jody flew them away with the help of a bow. Bow means branch of a tree. Afterwards, he found footprints of large cats, but was sure that they had left the dead doe for other birds to eat. He parted the grass. Parted means moved or pushed aside like this. Where he had seen the fawn. It did not seem possible that it was only yesterday. The fawn was not there. He circled the clearing. There was no sound, no sign. The buzzard clacked their wings. Clack means made loud sound. Impatient means eager to return to their business. Which business? To eat that dead doe. He returned to the spot where the fawn had emerged. Emerged means came out and dropped on all fours, studying the sand for the small hoof prints. The night rain had washed away all tracks except those of cat and buzzards. Finally, Jody found the place where he had seen the fawn earlier, but this time the fawn was not there. Even there was no sound and no sign of it. He started following the footprints on the sand, but all he could find that the footprints of cats, not of the fawn. Footprints of cat and buzzards only were found by Jody because fawn's footprints were washed away by the last night's rain. Thank you.